guys, it's Hazeltail. I'm sorry I had to take a couple days off from the 13 days of Halloween. I was in urgent care and then I had many appointments to go to. But I'm back with a, I guess, glamorous cat tutorial. Originally, I set out as a regular cat tutorial and then I thought, why not add things with rhinestones and glitter? Of course, you can always leave off the glitter and you'll get a much more basic look, but I couldn't help myself. And you can totally change up the coloring of this look to match your skin tone or maybe a bright color, but I just decided to do it fairly neutral. And originally I was going to wear cat ears for this, but I could not find them anywhere, so I kind of made my own ears. And I didn't make this up. And this is supposed to be my fancy collar since we are a glamorous cat, but in reality, it is a fake pearl headband. And so if you don't have your own collar, one of these fitted headbands can do just fine for Halloween. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It lets me know what you guys like to see. And if you would like to see more videos from me and you're not already, you can hit the subscribe button. And be sure to check out all my different social media accounts. I always have them listed at the very end of the video and also in the description down below. And if you'll wait till the very, very end of the video, you'll see a link to the last video in the 13 days of Halloween. And now let's get on with the tutorial. I just want to apologize in advance for my voice real quick. I'm doing the voiceover on a different day that I filmed this and my voice is just not cooperating. I don't usually show you guys my contouring, but I wanted to for this video since I did it a little bit differently. Instead of doing my contour just straight down in a line under my cheekbones, I made it into somewhat of a semicircle that curves around the top of my cheekbone and then under the apple of my cheek a little bit. And then I took a smaller brush and added a little bit more contouring under the apples of my cheeks. It's subtle, but I think it makes a difference in making you look more feline. Then I applied an eye primer to get my eyes ready for eyeshadow. The first color I'm using is a matte light brown eyeshadow, and I'm using a somewhat bigger pencil brush to apply this. I applied it to my natural crease on the inner 2/3 of my eye, and then I started putting it in the hollow between my inner corner and my nose. This helps give a feline shape to your eyes and nose. And then towards the outer corner, I brought the color up and out. It sort of trails off into nothingness towards my eyebrow. And then I just took a clean blending brush and went over that lightly. The next shade I used is a medium brown eyeshadow. This one's shimmery, but a matte one would probably work better if you have it. And I applied that color to my inner corner and inner crease and up along my nose bridge. Basically, I'm applying this in the same shape as the lighter brown, but keeping it more concentrated towards the crease and the inner part of my nose. Then I applied a small amount of a dark brown eyeshadow to my inner corners and along my nose bridge. The dark brown eyeshadow I'm using has glitter in it, but I don't really think it shows up at all. I don't want this color to go really far out. I only want a little bit to act as the deepest part of the shadow. And then I lightly went over it with the clean blending brush again, but be careful not to blend this away. Then I took a glittery eyeshadow that's around my skin tone and applied it with my finger to my lids. After all, what would a glamorous cat be without some glitter? The next thing I did is line my eyes with a liquid liner, and I'm just doing a basic line at first, and I'm not winging out the liner at all. And then I pull down the inner corner into a point, sort of like Egyptian makeup to make a cat eye shape. And the line from the point should continue slightly onto your lower lash line. Try to get the points in the inner corners of your eyes as even as possible, but if they're not perfect, that's okay because we're gonna go back in and fix them in a minute. I'm using the NYX Wonder Pencil to fix my eyeliner, but you could use any cream concealer or stick concealer you wanted. I'd stay away from liquids though because that might make the eyeliner smear. And I just applied the pencil around the edges of the inner corner point and then blended it out lightly with a Q-tip. Finally, I just filled in my waterline and tightline with a black eyeliner. Then I applied a quick coat of mascara and followed that up with the Fright Night Cleopatra Lashes. I only used the top lashes from this set, and I'll have a link somewhere on the screen to my false eyelash tutorial if you don't know how to apply them. The shape of these lashes means that you really don't have to put a wing in your eyeliner, the lash just does it for you. Now we're gonna make our cat nose. I used a matte lip color for this, but you could also use a lip liner, an eyeliner, or maybe a cream shadow or a cream blush. You can make your nose any shape you want, but I made mine just kind of round on top with 2 bumps on each side. And then I took a little bit on a Q-tip to get to the hard to reach areas, like around my nostrils. And then I applied some champagne holographic glitter on top of that. You can totally skip the glitter if you want, but if you do, you should set the cream product with an eyeshadow or blush. Then I took the same color and filled in my lips with it. When I applied the lip color, I didn't follow the natural shape of my Cupid's bow. I just drew completely over it to make it smooth on top. But I didn't like the way that looked, so I wiped off the bottom lip and just kept the top lip on. And then I used a liquid eyeliner to make the line connecting my nose and mouth. A waterproof liquid eyeliner would probably work the best, but I didn't have one, so I just used a regular one and went over it with gel liner later. I took the line all the way down through my top lip and then made small half circles on each side. And then I decided to remove the lipstick that was on the outside of those lines. I quickly went over my lips with some face powder to neutralize the color. And then I used the same lip color as before to fill in just the center of my lower lip. And then I went over that color on the center of my lips with the same glitter as before. And I'm only using cosmetic glitter for this. You shouldn't use craft glitter because it can be sharp and cut your skin, especially around the eye and lip area. And then I added a little bit of lavender holographic glitter to my lips to make them just a slightly different shade than my nose. Then I went over the black lines with the gel liner like I mentioned before. This ended up somewhat transferring onto my lower lip, so if you use gel liner, you should set it with a matte black eyeshadow. And then as a final touch, I drew in my whiskers. I didn't want my whiskers to be too dark, and I wanted them to somewhat match the color of my hair. So I first drew in a few whiskers with a white eyeliner pencil. And then I did the same using my brow pencil. And then I took a dark brown eyeliner and just added a few more whiskers. I felt like this combination complemented my hair and skin tone, but you can do whatever you like. If you want really bold whiskers, you should probably use black or a really pigmented white. And that's all for the tutorial. At the end, I'm just messing around, pretending to be a cat and showing off the little ears I made out of my hair. I've just seen it before and thought it was really cute. I hope you guys liked the video, and be sure to check out the rest of the 13 days of Halloween. I love you guys. Happy Halloween! I don't want to be done being a kitty.